up, y'all, and welcome to my video.
Top with the loose talk, that's how bitches get dog walk. They find out who they fucking with and try to call the beef off. I finish bitches off, have your body outlined in chalk. I was trying to small talk, you bitches is kinda soft. The Molly make niggas start on the block, 6 o'clock, you know we all got chops. Free rock, my big brother always kept him a Glock.
Alright, y'all, so welcome to my video or whatever, and today I'm gonna be talking about my ex cheating on me. And this was like, I don't know, this was like my first boyfriend. Before we get into this video or whatever, we're gonna give my ex a nickname. Now, this is one of my first boyfriends, and the nickname that we're gonna give him is Bad Boy. Bad Boy. We're gonna give this boy, my ex, Bad Boy or whatever. I had tried to do this video another day or whatever, and it was not working. Oh, it was not going for it or whatever, so I had deleted it, and I'm gonna put this one up, and I'll probably end up deleting this one too and just do a whole nother one, because I did do a makeup tutorial, or kind of makeup tutorial with it, but you know, or whatever. So let's get into this video, period. No time about. Anyway, okay, so me and Bad Boy started dating in like, let me see, like probably in 6th grade. So 6th grade, I can't even tell y'all what year that was, but it was 6th grade. It was a few years back, and I was like 13, 14 or whatever. And Bad Boy, no, I was 12 turning 13 or whatever. So this was when me and Bad Boy started talking. Okay, so me and Bad Boy met from a few friends or whatever, and like, okay, if anybody knows where Winter Haven, Florida is, that's in Polk County or whatever. So it was this place where it was a whole bunch of apartments called Berkshire, and when we was younger, all the boys and all the girls and everybody, that was just like the hot spot. Like, that's where everybody hung out at, everybody chilled at, everybody was at the park at or whatever. And I met Bad Boy. She's trying to touch the camera, y'all. And I met Bad Boy there from some friends or whatever. So at first, me and Bad Boy did not like each other, period. We didn't like each other. I didn't like Bad Boy or whatever. But we became best friends or whatever. We won or whatever. I'm not gonna tell y'all like everything in detail or whatever. We started dating. We broke up a few times, and we just kept breaking up. Like, so we just kept breaking up, and I had moved with my sister. I basically moved with my sister or whatever, and we were currently living in in Pontiana, like kind of by Haines City or whatever, and then we moved to Winter Haven. Now, mind you, me and Bad Boy was already dating when I was living in Pontiana or whatever, but we had broke up, and then I moved to Winter Haven, where Bad Boy lived. So me and Bad Boy decided to be friends again or whatever, and we decided to be best friends or whatever, because I love Bad Boy. I thought Bad Boy loved me, but now looking back, it was just like, no. I know Bad Boy liked me, but I don't think so now. But whatever, cool. Anyway, so it was one day after school, he decided to walk me home from school, because Bad Boy went to Donwoods. If you don't know what Donwoods is, it's kind of like a bad school. No, at that time, actually, Bad Boy was going to New Beginnings, which is also another bad school or whatever. So I got out at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock or whatever, and I was in middle school, so I got out 4 o'clock. So Bad Boy came and got me from school, and we walked to my house or whatever. And at that time, he came in or whatever. This is where me and my sisters live or whatever. And basically, we talked stuff out. We got back together. Bam, boom. Okay. So me and Bad Boy, we literally live 10-20 minutes away. Like, that's walking distance. Like, if somebody drove us, is literally 2 minutes away. And Bad Boy also lived right by my school, like a few freaking blocks from my school. So literally lived a few minutes from my school. But me and Bad Boy did not see each other a lot at all. Like, I try to text him, he wouldn't text back. I try to meet up with him, he wouldn't link. So whatever, cool. Bad Boy wouldn't link with me. I don't know why. I don't really care at this point. But he wouldn't link me. He wouldn't, like, when I called him, he wouldn't answer. When I text him, he wouldn't answer. Probably like the next day he'll answer some other stuff, talking about like he's busy. But it's like, you don't have a job. He used to play football, but he didn't play football no more. He was a New Beginnings, so New Beginnings has no sports or activities or any of that. So you wasn't playing sports or nothing. So what are you so busy with, honey? What are you doing? So are you serious? So why are you doing this to me? So Bad Boy, it was continuously like excuses, and I did not quite understand like what the excuses, like what the excuses, like I didn't quite understand like what was the problem of us linking at that time. But now looking back, like I should have put 2 and 2 together or whatever. So it was a time, I'm gonna start from like this one beginning when I first just started realizing like he did or whatever. So first thing, me and Bad Boy was texting one day. I was in school or whatever, and we was talking or whatever. He was like, "Can I ask you a question?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Can you keep a promise to me?" So I was like, "Yeah, baby, like for real, like good, period. Yes, I can." So he was like, "Can you keep a promise to me?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "What's the promise?" He was like, "No matter what happens or whatever, no matter what we go through, we still gonna be friends at the end of the day or whatever." And he's like, "No matter what I do, no matter what you do or whatever." And I'm like, no matter what you do or whatever, we still gonna be friends. So I'm like, yeah, cool, all right, cool. So I was like, yeah, or whatever. Looking back, I was like, this nigga basically just saying like, if he cheat or whatever, I'm still gonna be his friend, I'm still gonna be cool. Cause it's like, every time we was friends, it wasn't just we was friends. Like, Bad Boy always wanted to kiss, always wanted to hug or whatever. Bad Boy also, putting 2 and 2 together, he was basically saying like, if I caught him cheating or doing something wrong, that we were still gonna be cool, whatever. So Bad Boy just never wanted just to be cool. He always wanted like a friends with benefit or whatever. And I'm not sexually active still to this point, but I'm still not y'all know what I mean. I was still a virgin, like I'm still a virgin or whatever. And Bad Boy, he wanted to have sex. Like that's what he wanted to do. Bad Boy wanted to have sex. And it was just always, that was the main problem in this relationship. Bad Boy wanted to take my virginity. And me, I'm just like, no, I don't want to. Especially because I knew that me and Bad Boy, we kept breaking up and kept getting back together, kept breaking up. And Bad Boy was like, if you give me your virginity, I'm gonna stay with you. I'm not that type of person. It's just like, Who? So whatever. So I guess he was getting it from other people because Bad Boy was a bad boy. He did things. I know he did things, you know? But cool. So that was the first thing or whatever that he told me, like promised me, made me promise him that. Cool. The second thing, Bad Boy had this little white boy around him all the time. And the white boy went to my school or whatever. And before I even knew they was friends, we was kind of cool or whatever. So it wasn't like nothing, it wasn't like a biggie, you feel me? So one day I'm just joking around, like nobody knows. Like if you know me, like with somebody else, I'm always keeping our relationship on the down low or whatever. Like up to like this point or whatever, all my relationship was mostly on the down low. Like if I like post a picture out the blue, it was out the blue. Like nobody really knew we was together at that point, you know? So like, how can I explain this? Okay, like I can be in a relationship and then like 3, 4, 5 months in the relationship, I post a picture, but nobody knew we was together this whole time because I feel like that's not your business, you know? So up to this point, I was not really the social media type relationship type person, you know? But I hear y'all. Anyway, so nobody knew me and Bad Boy was together. So this one white boy, he went to my school and we was getting out of school or whatever, and I was just joking with him. We was talking about a Bad Boy and some other stuff, and I was like, yeah, where your friend at? I was like, he probably with another girl, you know? So I'm like, he probably with another girl. So he was like, oh, what you jealous for? What you jealous? Why you jealous about his girlfriend? Why you jealous about his girlfriend or whatever? So I'm like, so I'm still playing it off. I'm still like, who jealous about his girlfriend? You or whatever. And he was like, him and her is perfectly happy and da 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 da. But y'all, when I tell you, so I was like, first of all, I'm his girlfriend. I was like, so you just told on your friend. You just told on your friend that he has another girlfriend. So he was like, nah, I was just playing, you know, because this white boy, he was like a white boy, but he was a black boy, you feel me? Like, he act like he was black. That sound real ignorant, but he was like, you know them white boys that just down with the black team, like, at that point, I was like, I'm his girlfriend. Like, I'm his girlfriend. What you mean? So he was like, nah, bro, I was just playing. I was just trying to see if you got mad and da-da-da. I'm just playing. And I'm like, nah, you wasn't playing, G. You weren't playing. So I'm crying or whatever. And, like, my brother, like, I call him my brother, like, day ones or whatever. He's like, I told you. Because everybody at this point was like, stop messing with him. Stop messing with him. Da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, I can't stop messing with this boy. I can't stop messing with this boy, like, period. Like, I knew this boy for too long to stop messing with him, whatever. And at the end of the day, I don't listen to nobody that them got their stuff together, that don't got their own relationship, period. I was like, I can't stop messing with this boy. So, whatever. But I was crying. He was like, I told you not to. But still, y'all, my dumb self, I still was like, maybe he was playing. Like, if I ain't see it, if I ain't hear it, like, you know, what can I do? So that same night, this was another thing. He was calling me that whole night. He was texting me that whole night. Like, and I fell asleep early and was texting me. He was calling me. And I was like, what you so stressed for? Like, what you so stressed for? If you ain't did it, what you stressing over? You feel me? So I'm like, what you so stressed for? Like, period. So he's like, oh, I heard what happened. Are you okay? He was like, I just want to tell you that ain't none of that true. None of that's true or whatever. Cool. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good. All right. So, Zoom. Bam, bam, bam. I'm just starting to peep stuff. And one thing about me, I'll peep a lot of stuff, but I won't say it. Like, it's only like a little, like, petty stuff. Like, I'll say something or whatever, but when it's something serious or whatever, I peep stuff out before I react, because it's just like, I don't want to react stupid and I'm wrong, you feel me? So I was peeping this scene out, I was peeping it out, everything. I wasn't saying much or whatever, because look at your face and I can smile in your face and I still know what you're doing, you feel me? But whatever. So, cool. Okay, and a fun fact, my sister liked him.
Cool. The XX?
Yeah, the XX. My sister liked him.
I really did.
But she didn't know that he was low-key trying to F me every second he got. Or whatever. Because he wanted to play like he was a preacher's boy. And he was goody two-shoes. And he was not, you know? But, whatever. So, yes. So, I mean, he went to church every Sunday and Wednesday, but that don't make you know no Christians. He was always talking about no cuss. He ain't cussing none of that, y'all. But he was still trying to F me. How you trying to F me without married, honey? And you still trying to follow by the Bible. Anyway, so.
That was it. He gonna follow it all the way.
So, okay, rewind. Okay, so cool. So, usually when I was staying with my sister, usually like weekdays, school days, I couldn't go outside. Like, and if I did go outside, I had to be home like 7, 8 o'clock, you know. Cause you know, I was still in middle school, whatever. But Sundays and Saturdays and Fridays or whatever, I could be out. I could Zoom off, whatever, cool. And I was trying to text him and I was like, let's link, let's, you know. Cool.
Is that right? I'm sincere on this.
This is so weird. Yo, so I was just wondering, like, everybody used to be outside. I knew he was outside, and I was texting him. I was calling him. He was not answering me. So, you know, me being loyal, you know, me being middle school, trying to be loyal. I'll stay at home. I stay at home. I'm so hyped for this, whatever. I'll stay at home, y'all. So, whatever, I'm watching Netflix, watching TV, or whatever. Cool, so, like I said, I was trying to talk to him or whatever. He was not having it. He was not trying to link, none of that or whatever. So, that whole week, shut up. That whole week, he was not texting me. Cool. So, you know, I'm watching TV and my cousin called me. But listen, my cousin, like, I ain't really have her number like that. You feel me? So.
But you're funny.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Listen. I didn't have her number. That's what I bet. I didn't have her number. So when she called me, I didn't answer. You know, so she called again or whatever. My cousin knew we was dating because that's my cousin. And I tell her that we was dating. Cool. Because her and Bad Boy knew each other. And my cousin also lived in the place where I told y'all was like the hot spot, like where all the kids used to hang out and stuff. And she, why is you just staring? Like, you a weirdo. So, y'all, like I said, my cousin lived, basically in apartments where all the kids used to hang out or whatever. So he also lived like probably 1 minute away from him or whatever, away from him. Like he lived on another street, but like real close to her. So she called me. I didn't know her number or whatever, so I didn't answer. And then she called again, and I didn't answer. And I text, and I was like, "Who's this?" So she was like, "This Nunu." That's my cousin's name, if y'all didn't know. Period. Anyway, so I called my cousin back or whatever, and she's like, no, she actually texted me. She's like, you and Bad Boy still together. So I just called because, you know, I need to know the scoop because obviously there's something going on, you feel me? So I called her and I was like, yeah, me and Bad Boy still together or whatever, you know, because we was. Anyway, so, Jesus. Okay. Yo. So we was or whatever. So she's like, oh, I just seen him with some girl. Like, what the hell you mean? So she's like, I just seen him with some girl and they was all hugged up or whatever. And mind you, you know my cousin lived by there. So why the hell would you take her? Like, I guess the girl lived over there. So, but why the hell would you be with the girl over there where my cousin live at? Come on now. And 10 minutes away from where I live at. You gotta do better than that, period. Anyway. So, let me... Yo, I can't do this video. Y'all had to change rooms because my people is, and they can stay here, like they can stay right there. Whatever. Listen, I had to change rooms or whatever. But back to the story or whatever. So my cousin texts me and she's like, blah blah blah. I seen one other girl. They all hugged up and stuff like that. So she was like, you need to get down here. So you know what I do? I go, you know, because knowing me, I go and I put on some sweatpants. And I put on some sneakers. And I put my hair in a ponytail. And I grab my phone and I grab my charger. The reason why I'll tell y'all I grab my charger is I'm going to tell y'all why in a little bit. So my phone was about to die anyway. But let me tell y'all why. I'm going to grab my little book bag because I always got a book bag. I mean, you feel me? So whatever, cool. So I run. Like I run. Or whatever. So mind y'all, I told y'all I take like 20 minutes to walk over there or whatever. So I'm like, boom, I'm running. Like I'm running over there. So I get there and they like nowhere to be found. Period. Nowhere. So at this point, I just go back home. So I went back or whatever. So I just like at that time I was like just woosah or whatever, because you know me, like I'm ready to punch you in your stuff, you feel me? So at that point I went back home or whatever, and then I left back out trying to find them. I don't know why I thought I was gonna find them. So I go to my cousin's house or whatever after I couldn't find them, and she's like, oh yeah, they was kissing or whatever, but you know he saw me or whatever, so that's probably why he wasn't back outside. So I'm like, how could you? Like, how could you play me? How could you hurt me? You feel me? How could you do me like that? You feel me? Like, I was loyal to you, baby. Like, I wasn't giving you no good, but I was loyal to you, you feel me? But I guess that didn't matter. So that night I went back home. Sister got home, talked to my sister. I was boo-boo crying, you know, because that stuff hurts. That stuff hurts. When you know you're loyal to somebody, when you know you're loyal to somebody and they cheat on you. But that hurts. Whatever. So I was crying or whatever. I kept blowing up his phone. Like, I'm leaving him voicemails. Like, for real, dude. Like, for real, G, real talk. You feel me? So he had tried to lie or whatever and say it wasn't true. But at the end of the day, I know my cousin ain't finna lie. You feel me? My cousin, like, at that time, she was like 18, 19. Like, why she wanna lie to a 14-year-old? Come on now. You gotta do better than that. You feel me? So he was trying to lie or whatever, and at that point I was just like, we just gonna break up. We might as well be done, you feel me? Cause you ain't finna play me. You're not finna play me, period. So we broke up, and I still see him time to time. He still try to get with me, you feel me? And really after that, we still talked again. Because, you know, I just can't give up a good thing, you feel me? I can't give up a good thing. It just never happened. It never happened like that, y'all feel me? But, yeah, that's the story of him cheating on me. Actually, I found out who the girl was. She went to my school before and everything. But, you know, that's another story or whatever. But, yeah, that's my... Alright, y'all. That was my story time or whatever. This was my first story time, so you know, I'll probably end up deleting it and like redoing it at some other point in time or whatever. And yeah, but as y'all can see, we done moved or whatever, so I just want to get stuff situated before I start posting a lot and some more stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna do another video of what happened after all that is stuff, like me still dealing with him and some more stuff. But you know, if you got a girl, do not cheat on her. Don't cheat on her. If you got a man, don't cheat on him, especially if he being loyal. You feel me? Don't cheat. It ain't right. It ain't right to play with people's feelings. But whatever. Okay. If y'all like this video, like, share, and comment, and subscribe. And become one of my supporters, and as I become yours. Peace.
Get your head knocked, blowing on this cookie called rotary stock. Bitch, you was a crumb, I win 1,000 to none. Something in that water got the little bitch